Less than a week after their wedding, Wu and Zhao Lusi made a shocking announcement. Weddings are supposed to be the beginning of a new chapter. A moment when laughter echoes louder than doubt, when flowers bloom brighter than fear, when two hearts stand together and say, "Forever begins here." And for Wu and Zhao Lusi, their wedding just days ago seemed to be exactly that. A fairy tale come to life. The gowns, the music, the tears, the kiss that sealed their love. Fans around the world celebrated, believing they were witnessing not just the union of two stars, but the birth of an enduring love story. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update in the world of your favorite celebrities. But now, less than a week later, the world is reeling once again. Because in a stunning turn of events, Wu and Zhao Lusi have made a shocking announcement that has left fans gasping, the media scrambling, and an entire industry shaken to its core. The day the news broke, it was a quiet morning in Beijing when Zhao Lusi's agency released the statement. Just a few lines, short, almost cold.
But the impact was seismic.
Within minutes, headlines flashed across every platform. Wu and Zhao Lusi, shocking post-wedding announcement. Social media erupted. Fans refreshed their feeds in disbelief. Some refused to believe it was true. Others demanded answers, and many simply sat in stunned silence, trying to process what had just happened. How could a wedding so radiant, so joyful, so full of love lead to this, in less than a week? Inside their love story. To understand the weight of this announcement, you must first remember the journey of Wu and Zhao Lusi. From their first on-screen pairing, their chemistry was undeniable. They were young, vibrant, playful, the kind of pairing that didn't just act love, but seemed to live it in every glance, every smile, every whispered line. Rumors swirled for years. Were they together? Were they just colleagues? Fans clung to every clue, every behind-the-scenes video, every look exchanged when they thought no one was watching. And when the wedding was finally announced, the world erupted in joy. At last, the fairy tale had become real. Or so it seemed, the announcement that shattered the illusion.
So what did they say?
What could possibly follow a wedding that had looked so perfect? Their joint message, carefully worded, but heavy with unspoken pain, read, "After deep reflection and with heavy hearts, we must share with you a truth. Our journey, though filled with love and respect, has reached a point where we cannot continue as we had hoped. We ask for your understanding as we face this difficult decision." No details. No reasons. Only silence in the spaces between their words. But those few lines were enough to send shockwaves across Asia. Fans in tears. Across the internet, fans posted emotional tributes. Some clung to denial, insisting there must be more to the story. Others cried openly in live streams, calling it the greatest heartbreak since their wedding. One fan wrote, "They were the reason I believed in love. How can it be over so soon?" Another wrote, "It feels like watching a drama, except this time, the heartbreak is real." Theories and speculation. As the world struggled to comprehend, theories began to spread. Some whispered about family pressures. Others pointed to the weight of fame, the pressure of living under the public eye. There were even rumors of hidden conflicts, private disagreements masked behind the smiles of their wedding photographs. But without answers from Wu or Zhao Lusi themselves, the truth remains a mystery, one that only deepens the heartbreak. The future of their story. For now, their agencies have confirmed that they will continue their professional paths separately. There will be no joint interviews, no shared statements beyond the one already released. And yet, for millions of fans, the wound remains raw. Because in just a matter of days, a love story that had inspired so many has become a tragedy none could have predicted. The silence that followed. For hours after the announcement, the world was filled with silence, a silence not of peace, but of disbelief. The media scrambled for answers, but the agencies remained tight-lipped. No interviews, no clarifications, just that one brief, devastating statement. And so the silence was filled by the voices of fans, of critics, of insiders. A chorus of confusion, heartbreak, and speculation that only grew louder with each passing hour. The fans' broken hearts. In Seoul, fans gathered outside their agency buildings, holding banners and photographs from the wedding that had seemed so joyful only days ago. Many were in tears, unable to reconcile the couple's smiles on their wedding day with the reality of their sudden split. Across China, social media timelines overflowed with grief. Videos of their on-screen chemistry resurfaced, now replayed with a painful undertone. Clips from their wedding day, the vows, the kiss, the laughter, were shared not in celebration, but in mourning for a dream that had been shattered too soon. One fan wrote, "Just days ago, they promised each other forever. How can forever end in a week?" Another said, "It feels like watching the final scene of a drama, but without the happy ending." The industry in shock. Behind the glamorous facade of the entertainment world, the shock was just as profound. Directors who had worked with them admitted privately that they were stunned. Co-stars who had shared years of filming with the couple described the news as unbelievable and devastating. One industry insider whispered, "They looked so happy. No one saw this coming. If there were problems, they kept it deeply hidden." For producers who had dreamed of pairing them in future dramas, the announcement spelled not just emotional loss, but professional uncertainty. Their chemistry had been their greatest strength, and now it seemed that chapter had closed forever. The rumors begin, and where silence lingers, rumors grow. Some tabloids claimed that family pressures had strained the marriage from the start. Others pointed to the intense weight of fame, the suffocating expectations, the relentless spotlight, the lack of privacy. Still others whispered about private disagreements, moments of tension hidden behind practiced smiles. But until Wu or Zhao Lusi speak directly, all of these remain shadows, unconfirmed, uncertain, but impossible to silence. Wu's quiet withdrawal. Since the announcement, Wu has retreated from public view. He has not been seen at scheduled events, nor has he posted on social media. Friends describe him as deeply pained, but resolute, a man trying to process heartbreak while under the unrelenting gaze of millions. Those closest to him say he spends long hours in solitude, replaying the choices that led to this moment, perhaps questioning whether love and fame can ever truly coexist. Zhao Lusi's tears. Meanwhile, Zhao Lusi has been spotted once, leaving her agency building late at night. Cameras caught her wearing a cap pulled low, her eyes hidden behind dark glasses. But even through the disguise, the traces of tears were unmistakable. Insiders revealed that she has been struggling to hold back emotion during private meetings, her voice breaking whenever Manlong's name is mentioned, her usually radiant smile replaced by silence. Her friends insist that she still loves Leo deeply, but circumstances still shrouded in mystery, forced a decision neither of them wanted to make. The world holds its breath. And so, the world waits for answers, waits for clarity, waits for a sign that the love they believed in so fiercely was not an illusion. For now, all we have are the fragments, a dazzling wedding, a week of silence, and an announcement that shattered hearts everywhere. K-drama Haven family, this is no longer just a story about two stars. It is about the fragility of love under the weight of fame. It is about how even the brightest fairy tales can fracture when the pressure of the world becomes too heavy. And as Wu and Zhao Lusi step into uncertain tomorrows, one question haunts us all. Was this truly the end of their love, or simply the beginning of a new, hidden chapter that the world may one day come to understand?